As always, please retry this question before watching the video. So you might not recognize that this is a clause question, but we hope you get again and again that you should be considering clause questions if ever you're unsure what is going on, because the ACT puts them everywhere. It is by far the most tested category on the entire ACT. And so it would bode you well to just start asking yourself, is this clause question, and considering the three things for each answer individually. So that brings us to our first question you need to know, which is what is the WTD for clause questions? And that is consider the three things for each answer individually. Consider the three things for each answer individually. What are the three things? Punctuation in the middle of a clause, no independent clause in sentence, clauses separated improperly. If you didn't know either of those two, please add it to your cheat sheet, master it, and go back 5 before continuing in the video. And so now we'll go through each of the answers to see that indeed this is a clause question. Whether Fosbury attempted jump after jump but still fell short. You can probably see whether is a dependent clause marker. Therefore, this is a dependent clause, okay? And therefore, there is no independent clause in this sentence, so we can eliminate answer F. And as soon as you know that that's why answer F is wrong, it's probably going to be the same thing that's wrong for all the others. Not only had Fosbury attempted jump after jump, but still fell short. So not only is a sentence structure which would imply that something else is going to come later. And so this is a little bit of a funny one where it actually does benefit you to know that just this thought is not complete. But we still want to be mainly relying on is the first word dependent clause marker. Either is a dependent clause marker, and so there's no independent clause in that sentence. Answer J is the only one that properly has an independent clause. It just says Fosbury attempted. Fosbury attempted, that's our subject verb combo, jump after jump, but still fell short. And so this does not start with a dependent clause marker, therefore it is an independent clause, and that is our correct answer. If this made sense to you, please go ahead and add it to your worksheet, write what you learned along with the correct answer, and then continue on to the remaining clause 2 questions that you missed on this test. If this is the final clause 2 question that you missed on this test, please go ahead and do the clause 2 mastery until you get 10 clause 2 questions correct in a row before coming back and continuing on the next category that you missed the most of.